Thank you for staying. I'm Jack Leung, co-founder of Store, and of course you can see I'm an old boy. Good to be home again. Thank you for having me. um, you, you, you might think I'm a successful entrepreneur, else I won't be here, right? So I'm going to talk a little bit about myself, a little bit about Sido, and some insights I've gained through the years to be or try to be a successful entrepreneur, and hopefully you'll get some inspirations. First of all, it is working. What exactly is Sido? Sido is a internet e-commerce startup founded by me and two other guys in 2015. It's no ordinary supermarket because basically we sell products that other supermarkets don't sell. So the mission of Store is to deliver a better way of living. I will tell you later how does that mission tie in with what we are doing. But before that, I have to give you some industry background so you will be on the same page as me. Okay, so basically you know that in Hong Kong, there are two really big supermarket chains, Park and Shop, 日日賺到準, okay? And also Welcome. Basically, they have each 300 stores. In order to get your product listed in their store, you have to pay like 1,000 Hong Kong dollars per store before one single product is being sold. So if you have to list in 300 stores, that means 300,000. And also, as each store has to keep at least one case of inventory, and we need 300 cases of inventory and 300 shelf space. I think in Hong Kong, where the rent is one of the highest in the world, it doesn't make sense economically, okay? And in other words, basically, those big retailers are a barrier to consumer of getting good and high quality products from small retailer, which cannot afford the listing fee, and of course cannot afford the inefficient sales channel. And here comes Sido. Okay, why don't we put up an e-commerce website and basically include everything in the store, stores in a central warehouse, and deliver directly to every customer in Hong Kong? That solves the problem of big retailer, right? Okay, this is about Store. So how is Store doing right now? We have raised $125 million. We are accredited as the top e-shop by Hong Kong Retail Management Association a couple of years before. We are the first online retailer to be chosen by HSBC to adopt faster payment system, 轉數快, in Hong Kong. But it's not all about glory and glamour. What I didn't tell you is that we are still recouping our initial investment. In other words, I have lost 125 million Hong Kong dollars. Do you still think I'm a successful entrepreneur? Okay, thank you. Yeah, you really can. So I'm here today not as a successful entrepreneur. I'm here as an old boy and as a trailblazer. So this is about you. Soon, you have to make tough decisions, like which subject, which major should I take in the university, what job or career should I pursue. In 20 years ago, there was no tech talk, is it? I don't think so. There was no tech talk. So I talked to my mom. Mom, what should I study in the university? Okay, son, I think study accounting. Accountant is a stable job with good income. Okay, I was a good boy. Sorry, I am still a good boy. Okay, so I listened to my mom, and I study accounting overseas. So here comes the problem. Okay, when we were asked to write about my dream in school, do you remember what did we write? We write, my dream is to find a new way to reduce the casualty of cancer, right? My dream is to be a successful artist, to inspire other people, okay? My dream is there will be no more discriminations in the school, right? My dream is to stop, not reduce, global warming, right? These are our dreams. Did anyone write, my dream is to be an accountant? Sorry, is there any accountant here? I saw, no, there's no accountant, okay? No offense. So the point is, we dream big and bigger. We want to do something we love, something more meaningful. So after spending 3 years in a university studying accounting and summer in a Big Four audit firm, I finally realized that I don't want to be an accountant. And okay, I got a scholarship to the university, so I didn't waste my parents' money. So and I joined the industry which interests me most: retail. Okay? I joined retail not because of her. I've never seen a customer as beautiful as her in 20 years of my career. Okay, I gave up an offer back to the point. I gave up the offer in an audit firm and joined Park and Shop as a trainee. Okay, in the first year I was on the front line. I took up roles like shopkeeper to put stock on the shelf, cashier, give me money, and campaigns manager, and also butcher, butcher. Okay. So and at the same time, I received a pay like half of my peers at that time. Okay. So you may wonder why does a university graduate work as a shopkeeper and a butcher? My parents and my friends asked the same questions. What I agree a lot is that in Hong Kong, in general, not all the people, right? People define how promising is a job by the paycheck, right? But boys and girls, young people, listen. In reality, you have to work for 40 years, unless you have a rich daddy like this guy here and that guy over there. And so the pay, the pay in the beginning have little to do with the prospect of your career. So by looking back, being a trainee in a supermarket is the most valuable experience to me, to give me the base to find and run C-door. Okay, without tackling angry customer, I wouldn't know how to conduct good customer service. Without putting the products on shelf, I wouldn't know how to instruct the frontline worker in my warehouse. And without being a trainee in a supermarket, I won't be inspired to disrupt and change the industry. But I still don't know why I have to be the butcher, right? So the point is, it doesn't matter where you start. As long as you're keen to learn, and as long as you're doing something you like, it is always a fruitful journey. What is this? Your life and your career is not a ladder. What does it mean? For example, if I get into the accounting faculty, then I will get into a big four firm, then I will gradually promoted to the top of the company, right? This is, a ladder. Or if I cannot get into the most popular faculty, it will be a dead end. What do we call this? We call this tunnel vision. You can see only one route, okay? But boys and girls, your career and your life look more like this. It's a spider web. No matter where you start and which route do you take, you get to the same destinations on a spider web. Okay? So before finding Sido, I was a shopkeeper, I was a sales manager, I was a trainer, and also I was a marketer in the retail industry. So there is no single field, no single job more superior than the other. But there are some fields just right for you. So choose the right spider web and get on it and keep moving. So back to how the Sido walk its talk to deliver a better way of living. These are some products not carried by Park and Shop, or maybe most of them. In the middle is a soil salt made by Kowloon Sauce Company, which is around 100 years old. I know DBS is a little bit older than Kowloon Sauce Company. And on your left is a craft beer made by a local brewery. Okay, so these products are produced in Hong Kong. By buying local, there are two benefits. Firstly, it encourages diversity. I think Hong Kong deserves more than a good property market, a booming stock market. Hong Kong also deserves a diversity of industry, like small producer, we like craftsmanship, right? And secondly, buying local reduces carbon footprint. You don't need a beer shipped all the way from America to Hong Kong. I can tell you that the beer brewed in Hong Kong can get you equally drunk. Okay. Okay. So, does anyone know what is that on your right? Anyone? Cigarette? Oh, can you see? No. It's a pack of straws made out of wheat, which is biodegradable. Okay. To protect our land, store also sells a lot of organic products which do not apply chemical fertilizers during productions. Store promotes fair trade, which ensure a reasonable amount of money is paid to the small farmer and also fund the community by education and infrastructure. Fair trade products, remember this. And Sido helps NGO fundraising by selling the products made by the less privileged. On the right is a bag made by blind people, 香港盲人協會. Okay. In Sido website, we put eco-friendly product alongside mainstream product. We put Hong Kong locally produced product alongside multinational brands. We put fair trade products alongside non-fair trade products. By doing so, we give consumers a choice of whether they want to take a better way of living. So looking back 20 years ago, what my mom wants is actually wants me to be happy and lead a comfortable life, okay? I think every parent does the same here, okay? They want us on the bottom left corner. Have sufficient income, lead a comfortable life. But there are more in front of you. How about you turn your interest into your career, like the lady here? How about you help and empower other people? Like we have a doctor here, not doctor, I was scientist, research. How about you change the world like Woody? How about you make a lot of money? For me, my interest is retail because I spent my childhood in my grandfather's store. Okay, I want to help and empower small Hong Kong producers and make their quality products accessible by everyone. I want the world to be a better place by promoting fair trade products, products made by the less privileged, and eco-friendly products. Of course, I want to cover my loss. So, boys and girls, listen. Your life, your career is not a ladder, it's a spider web. Think about why don't you change your interest into your career? Go help and empower other people. Go and change the world. Of course, at the end of the day, make a lot of money and find an accountant to keep your book. Thank you.